Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 2 stocks that you should be keeping on your watch list for today. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So right off the bat, we have the SPY, okay? And right now, last night's video was released when we were down here, and I told you that as every time we dip, buyers step in and buy it up, okay? And I do anticipate new highs for today. I'm very bullish on the market, as I have been throughout the entire week, throughout the past 2 weeks even. So watch this thing for a potential long, all the way up to 1712, okay? Or 1720, somewhere in this region right here. I'm not bearish at all. Now, the very first stock that you should be keeping in your watch list for today is Workhorse. All right. And Workhorse, that one had a major move yesterday. Okay. Huge move yesterday. And for those of you who held this one, I'm still long on it. I think it has room to run higher. And the reason why I say so is because if you look at it on the daily, right? There is a reverse head and shoulders on the chart. And if you look at what happened today, and if you look at the bottom, that there is a huge amount of volume over here. Therefore, we should be expected to see the stock push all the way up to around 30 bucks again and potentially making new highs within the next few weeks. I'm definitely not bearish on Workhorse at all. It's looking pretty great. If the stock wanted to tank, it would have done so down here, right? But instead, it made a bullish harami and just kept running up to $30, which some of you have traded with me, which was a very easy play. And then, unfortunately, it gave back some of those gains. But now, it's forming something that we know, something that we like, and this is definitely something that you want to be keeping in your watch list for today. The next stock that you want to be keeping in your watch list for today is FCEL. All right. Now, FCEL, for those of y'all who are subscribing to the channel, who have been watching our videos, I mentioned it on Monday in the top 3 stocks on that day. As you can see right there. There you go. All right. Now, if you go back on here, we are currently, the stock exploded right out the gates. Like right after Monday, on Tuesday, it exploded. And now, if you look at it on the 5-minute chart pre-market, it's looking pretty nice. It's already up 9%. So for those of you who are holding this stock, this one is a hold for me. But I do have to mention that you guys should not be too greedy, especially since we trade options here. There should be a lot of money. Don't forget to take some money off the table. Could this stock go higher? I definitely think it can, and I definitely think it will. But I think it's going to be a rocky road up there. Honestly, I do anticipate the stock to drop down to 11.35 before going sideways and before rising again, probably to $13. If not today, then most likely tomorrow or on Thursday. Okay, so definitely keep this one on your watch list for a potential long. It's still early. All right, so right now we're about to open somewhere around here. Okay, so a small dip wouldn't surprise me at all before we continue back up again. Okay, so keep that one on your watch list for a potential long. People who bought after I made that that Monday video, it's okay to take some money off the table just to reduce your risk as it's going up. Okay, it's okay to do that. Don't get too greedy. All right, now okay, I mentioned 2. I said top 2, but I think I'm gonna give a little bonus on this one, and the bonus is ride. There you go. All right, now here is ride, and ride is showing a reverse head and shoulders that is playing out very well. I mentioned it yesterday, and I'm gonna mention it again today. I still think it's going to $30. So keep this one on your watch list for sure. It's crushing it pre-market. I like it. I'm still long on this thing. It's looking great. Okay. So definitely keep this one on your watch list for a long, for the next few days to the next few weeks. Okay. Keep that one. I actually really like that one. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be talking about is Tesla. All right, Tesla. I made a video on Tesla as soon as we were over here, right? Let me change this thing to the 4. Yeah. Okay, as soon as we were over here, I made a video on Tesla about how I was long on this thing. There was some opportunities to make money on that day. I think it was a Friday, I think. Yeah, there was some opportunities to make money over here to the short side and to the long side. And again to the short side. Again, we trade on both in both directions here, okay? We trade in both directions. And it concluded that day with a nice dip buying opportunity right at support. And right now it's not look it's been struggling. It's been struggling, but I'm still not bearish on it. I'm still not that bearish on Tesla. It is about to we got like what 40 more minutes before the market opens. So we'll see exactly how it opens up, okay? If it opens up at 640, then there may be a good chance that it could run up, okay, to like, I don't know, 660. Yeah, somewhere around 660 or 662, and then continue upwards. I feel like this is where short sellers get trapped, like the very bearish individuals who has zero faith at all in the company, who just want the company to crash to zero, or who are just too early, right? I feel like that is the perfect zone to trap a lot of short sellers. Okay, so definitely keep Tesla on your watch list for today. It could run. It could surprise a lot of people. All right. So that's my very honest opinion of Tesla for the individual who asked about it. The next stock that we're going to be talking about is Facebook. Now, Facebook has been struggling for a while. If you look at it on the daily chart, um, it's been on a downtrend. It's been on the downtrend. It broke below a previous level of support, which has a lot of people worried. I'm pretty sure this is not looking too great. I'm not gonna lie. What I do want to say is about this is that you really need to be patient with it. I wouldn't go long or short until the chart is just easier. Right now, it's looking kind of bearish, and I'm pretty sure a lot of short sellers want to short this thing all the way down to the ground to like you at 250. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who want to do that, but honestly, I would just stay out of this one. It's just not clear enough, and it could also be a trap. And I don't like being trapped as a short seller. I don't like that. Okay. So again, you can keep this one on your watch list just for some activities later on. If something pops up, then yeah, I will cover it. But as of right now, it's just looking iffy, and there's a lot of things going on with the with Facebook and Google and legal system and all that. And I'm not gonna try to get involved in this. So again, just be patient with this. Eventually, it's gonna form something easy that we like. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. The next one that we're going to be talking about is Baba. Right now, Baba, that one is not looking great. I don't have high hopes for this one, especially after that bullish pennant failed, which I'm pretty sure a lot of longs got caught in right here. That bullish pennant. As soon as that failed, I was like, oh, this is not good. This is really not a good sign. As soon as this thing tanked. Again, watch this thing for a potential short. Okay, watch this thing for a potential short. I don't have high hopes for this one. It's looking extremely bearish, and there's a little bit more room down here towards 250, and maybe even lower towards 230. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised to see it crumble. Again, I don't have anything negative to say about the company. It's just the way the chart is looking right now. It's not looking too convincing, and it might crumble down. So just be careful. Okay, just again, I'm providing my very honest opinion about what I see on the charts, and it's not looking too great. All right, unless we see something like unless we see a green day, if it stays in this region, if it stays right over here and doesn't fall, and then we see a green day with about 43, maybe 50 million volume, right? Just a massive green day that pushes up over 270, then the mood can change and we can be like, okay, the stock doesn't want to crumble. But as of right now, it's looking very bearish. And just keep that in mind as you moving forward. with these trades, okay? And that is the end of the video. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the market, if you would like to get started trading, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to have access to everything you need to get started in the stock market. You can also get 3 free stocks after you use my very first link in the description below after signing up with Webull, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in this afternoon's video. The market is very green. Be very, very careful out there. Do not get too greedy and take some money as the prices are rising. Okay, it is okay. Take some money off the table. I'm going to see y'all this afternoon.